Alright, there we go. We should be up and running now. Okay, let's try this again. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. Alright, there we go. We should be up and running now. I'm going to turn up the volume here, the background volume. Let's try this again. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. Alright, that should be good. Hello everybody, welcome to... let's move this there. Welcome to a Prehistoric Kingdom stream. Grant Scarborough here again, and Prehistoric Kingdom's what we're streaming for this week, for this weekend on the January 11th, 2025. And again, and I know like it's a new year and such. I don't think I'll be doing a 2024 compilation highlights stream, or no, highlights reel, because the last one took months to make for 2023, but it might need to be a collaborative effort, so it's up in the air. But yeah, here we are in Prehistoric Kingdom. I know the update for this came out back in December, but I had other things to handle, and behind the scenes, I am still working on that one thing in Plant Zoo, the Paw Paw Town Wildlife Preserve. It's about 80%, 85% done. I just gotta add in a few more critters, then touch up the park, so to speak. But yeah, we got new scenery and such. And here, as the thumbnail shows, we will be adding in at least a cave bear exhibit, and hopefully with the new update, this will hopefully mean the game will run a little smoother. I probably talked about this already, but I previously have gotten... Wait, did I... Where's my phone? Hold on. I'm gonna pause this real quick. Where did I put my phone at? Where did it go? I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, this is kind of embarrassing. I will be right back. Just give me a moment. Yeah, I'll be right back. Hold on. Alright, everybody, we're back. And firstly, I'm going to need to... First of all, yep, we still have a really bad frame rate. Oh god, this is getting even worse. Or, hold on, let me see if it's on... First of all, I'm going to be grabbing my... First of all, I'm going to be streaming this one again through my phone. At least until I get the new hard drive in, and I will explain that shortly. I've probably already done so in previous streams, but for those who happens to be their first stream here, I'm gonna just plug this. Okay. All right. So now, plug that in. And now, I'm going to instead watch the stream through my phone because I think this might be just getting a bit much for my SSD. Yes, I have 2 SSDs in my laptop, and this might be overwhelming even them. So instead, I'm just going to be placing this right here, unplugging my external monitor, and close out of my internet browser. And hold on a second, okay, I'm gonna close out of this, close out Firefox, because I think, again, my browser is, I've been doing good. I'm actually gonna have a bit more time to myself this week, because I'll be working from home. In terms of my day job, I'll actually be working from home this upcoming week, most likely, so yeah, that'll give me a bit more time on the side also to work on stuff like Comba Fauna. But for now, we are here, and oh, hold on. There we go. And yep, it's still really, and I'm hoping one of the big perks of, like, okay, so here's the thing. I have two 1 terabyte hard drives, both SSDs, solid state drives, 2 1 terabyte SSDs in my laptop right now. One is for PC games and software and such. The other one is for data, like video files, images, and so on. My plan is to have the former of the two copied and cloned onto my new 2 terabyte SSD and use that, and not only will it give me more room for games, for PC games to play, but hopefully it'll mean that Prehistoric Kingdom won't be chugging so hard like it is now, because it is looking really bad. Like, I'm pretty sure it's just a hardware issue on my end, but still, they really need to sort of optimize this thing better for less powerful hardware. And this is my newest laptop. I got it back in 2022, the summer of summer 2022. So, dear God. Considering, let's see what I can do. First of all, I'm going to go to settings. Hold on a second, hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, we are back once again. And now I'm going to see if... I'm going to set this to minimum. Apply it. And see if we have anything better. This looks absolutely terrible. This looks like Minecraft Alpha now. But let's give it a shot. Well, it at least moves at like 20 frames per second. Also, let's take a look here. Dairy habitat. Call staff. What? Alright, how do I hire staff then? This is ridiculous. I know this game isn't necessarily complete yet, but it would be nice for them to, you know... Because... how do I get staff then? Park management. Staff. Navigation. Alright, where are the staff at? I know, it's been months since I played Prehistoric Kingdom. Look, I've been busy, okay? I've been busy not only with work, but with also getting the Wildlife Preserve and Planet Zoo done. And once I get that facility complete, which... Once I put in the last finishing touches on there, I gotta get to working on the characters again, and then, you know, and then once that's all done, get a basic setup for get that setup for the series finalized, and then make the plushes, which I planned, and then get the plushes, and then while also getting a casting call setup done, because it's going, like I said in the update video, it's going to be a mix of returning voice talent and some newcomers. Meanwhile, I also need to get, like, as for, like, the plushes, I think what I'm going to do with, like, my custom plushes for a series and make the dolls, like, have, like, an internal steel wire armature surrounded by, like, stuffing and such. Like, and then the Hoonie Pop Nikki plush I made has, like, an armature of, basically, as, like, a pseudo-armature of, like, pipe cleaners. I'm going to be going with steel wire instead because... Well, it could technically rust. It's way more durable. It's like, you know, not just durable, but like way stronger too. It doesn't bend as easily. So if I need to make an action pose and a character, move them about in the scene, you can just do that. Loading bay. I have so many questions now. Module inaccessible to staff. How is it inaccessible? I see they're taking a page out of Planet Zoo's playbook. Again, I still feel like they might need to call some of their people from Frontier over to Cryptio to help out with the performance, because this is a mess. How is it inaccessible to staff? The gate is right here. You know, it'd be nice to build a cave bear enclosure, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that until... Let's see here. Actually... Okay, let's see here. Alright, how do we figure out staff? Gotta zoom all the way in. It's nice that, you know, this game actually allows you to zoom in easily through the buildings and such. But where did the staff go? Ah, here. Ah, jeez. There's somebody. Right, here's a staff member. Staff management. There we go. Idle. Okay. Idle. Keeper. Keeper. Why are all the keepers idle? God. Again, I didn't have time to look up guides there or whatever. I was busy handling stuff with, like... Here's an unfortunate story. My car battery basically died on Friday when, like, I was walking out to the car to work on to get some errands done, you know, like, get some minor groceries, pick up medication, and unfortunately, when I tried to start up the car, nothing happened, and I noticed that I tried a few more times, and then I noticed that the car's clock was completely blank, and I was like, And that's when I realized the battery in my car must have died from the cold. And I really mean from, like, the cold, because, look, I love the winter, and it got really cold overnight, apparently, because, not this past night, but the night before. That caused my car's battery to go kaput, so my father and I had to work together to get, like, a charge into the car again, and tomorrow, we have to stop at a Walmart just to get a new car battery. I usually don't like going to that place, but for obvious reasons, but my hand has been forced because they're the only ones with really good batteries that I know of that will fit into my 2003 car. Yeah. And today has also consisted of trying to figure out what the hell to do there. But again, I don't understand why inaccessible to staff. Why not? Inaccessible to them. During placement, there are arrows that change between yellow, obstructed, and green, clear. Okay, that's actually good to know. Okay. Maybe it just didn't go right with the update, and now I have to do with all of these items, which sucks, but it's a simple enough fix. Can we make that metal? Yeah, it's better. Wait, stone? No, let's make it. Straw bed small. Let's just move that slight bit. Alright. Let's just place them a little bit apart here. Alright, that's looking good. Okay, staff don't have to worry about that. Wait a minute. Okay. Alright, shopping center. How is this inaccessible to staff? Okay, let's just try this again. There we go. Straw bed stall. Alright, let's just place it right here. Alright, now let's try viewing binoculars. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, let's just see if we can do it to help. I already got they already provide me instructions now to fix this better, so it's not a huge issue. Let's just place it right there. Okay, so we need to get this a little bit further away. Again, this is a huge benefit, only because of the fact that it actually, you know, it helps give me some kind of indication of what to do. Even if the game is still technically in beta, this is a major step forward. Place that there. Flat feeder meat. Hold on. They really did take a page out of Plant Zoo's playbook. Okay, not this part. This looks different from Plant Zoo, but... Okay, actually, it is somewhat different. Here, it's definitely taking a page out of Plant Zoo's playbook. I mean, hey, it's at least copying from the best. If only this game had Plant Zoo's good performance. No cashier, can't serve guests. How... And you can't even call staff. Unless... And nobody is... Jesus Christ. Again, I don't see how it's inaccessible to animals. Again, this is probably just one of the many glitches. Because our Chimerasaurs here are definitely... Yeah, our Chimerasaurs are definitely having a good time. Green clear. By things such as water or module pieces. Ensure that staff gate has been placed along the fence boundary. Yeah, I know. They have multiple ones. And that's another pro to this overplanned zoo. Prehistoric Kingdom allows you to have multiple gates into the same enclosure. Which, in my opinion, makes a lot of sense because, you know, what if you have to go a long... You don't want to have to go a long way around an enclosure, do you? Wait a minute, does this one even have a gate? Enclosure, exhibit size. Where did... Hold on. I'm going to take my chances now and see if I can get away with slightly higher settings. Settings, quality preset. Medium. I swear to God, if this crashes my game. Okay, yeah, I literally cannot play the game like this. This is at least somewhat tolerable, but not really at all. Alright. Also, this reminds me, actually, yeah, I do need to get some... I don't want this stream to be completely like, lacking background music. I need to get that up and running. Oh, Jesus Christ. And apparently I can't even... Okay, then. Task Manager, I need your help. I'm going to have to completely just... take down Firefox right then and there, and just reboot it from the ground up. Oh, also need to unplug the monitor from it. I mean, I know we do have those tiny little bits of music, but they are very rare, and I don't want this stream to feel lifeless. Actually, I'll wait until this little stuff stops. Like, if you hear the background music now in the game, that's nice, but once that in-game stuff comes to a halt, then I'll get some, like, royalty-free stream music. Highest. Okay, Okay, dirty... And the keepers... Where are they anyways? Hold on. Staff, list, keeper. Nice uniform. But now, let's just move them over... Move the individual over to... right here. Oh, hold on, everybody. I gotta... Alright, everybody, I'm back. Let me just get the, some copyright-free stream music. Family-made tater tots. Alright, just gotta wait for this ad to finish up. And let's do... Come on. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I expect this to be a shorter stream, with the technical issues being this bad. I just haven't had much time to focus on Prehistoric Kingdom, but I do want to try and do at least one stream for every major update comes in, whether it be new critters or something like that. And I know, like, CryptVO probably just isn't as big of a developer as Frontier, but dear God, if the lag is this bad, they need to get Frontier's help. Gee, I wonder why she's unhappy. Well, for now, we might as well look forward and let's see here. I think we could try the cave bear habitat, maybe. I guess we could put it right... No, let's go with over here. Like, I'm not really... I know it doesn't look very lavish, but I'm not a great builder in these kinds of games, so to speak, so... A little style here wouldn't hurt, though. I could... Oh, right, this is why it can't be accessed. I don't know why, like... Okay, 1 second. Stone... cobblestone, that's what I'm looking for. No, that's not cobblestone. Which one's cobblestone? Is this cobblestone? Modern cobblestone path. Yeah. You can't connect it directly to here. I could try this. Hold on. Now that's a decent way of making an entrance. Yeah, I'll be honest. Like, if Prehistoric Kingdom is going to keep on having these problems, like hopefully either tomorrow or next weekend I'll be able to upgrade and clone this entire all stuff over to the new hard drive, and hopefully I'll fix the issue. Because, like, I know when running Plant Zoo, my laptop gets hot, but okay, actually, Prehistoric Kingdom doesn't make my laptop as hot, but still. Like, the stream performance looks a little better on the preview, like the game performance rather, but I'm gonna stop talking now and just simply get to Okay, now I know the game's bullshitting me, because... Like, look, press call. Alright. Awaiting staff. Alright. And the staff never comes, so I have to do all the dirty work myself. what else we got here. Okay, I'm gonna stop zoning out into space and actually start getting the cave bear enclosure ready. First things first is... should I just make it connected to, or... let's place it along here. Maybe... I don't have time to really put into... I'm not going to really do much to put, like, an emphasis on style, simply because, again... it's really hard to do that when I know Plant Zoo sometimes lags when I stream it, when I live stream myself playing it, but Prehistoric Kingdom makes Plant Zoo look like a cakewalk. I'm dead serious. I do like the alternate colors, but I'm going to stick true to the thumbnail and keep going with this, with the generic brown. You know, it's like, I know it's similar to the brown bear, but hey, black, except like aside from this like sort of sheen of blonde, I guess you could say, but hey, in our world today, we got Asiatic black bears, sloth bears, and sun bears existing in roughly the same areas. I say roughly. So I'd say we create one male. Brutus. That sounds good to me. Okay, so temperate, coastal, boreal. Alright then. So let's see here. Strength, medium. Alright, let's get this going then. Strength. Again, I would want to do more of this game, but the problem is, not only does it lack mod support at the moment, I think, but granted, it's still in beta and all that, but whatever the term is, but also, the game just runs really badly on my computer. And again, people are going to be saying, why bother streaming it then? I want to show my support to the developers, because this is one of the games of my dreams, in a sense. It really is. Let's see here. High, low, low, high, medium strength, huh? Stone brick, bamboo, palisade, no. Rustic log fence. Alright, let's try this here. A little gap won't hurt. I like how you can stretch it out almost endlessly, unlike Plant Zoo, where it just gets a certain stop. Like, this is a much better way of doing it in my eyes. Alright, so let's just put it along here, too. A little style wouldn't hurt. On second thought, though, maybe somewhat square it up there. Again, I'm not really a designer, but yeah. I'm not sure how this would hold a bear, but I'm not. But hey, the game. It's the game's rules, not mine. Oh, that's a little too much. Let's shrink this down a lot. Intensity. Let's make that a little bigger. Now. Let's just get some leaf litter around here. Actually, would cave bears like water? I do like the detail how, like, it automatically makes the pond for you. That's something I do like. Unlike in Planet Zoo, where you need to make a area lower first, like a concave area first before that. They don't do that here, and they just allow you to take the Zoo Tycoon 2 approach, just make water right away, which I do like. Boreal. A little snow here wouldn't hurt. And here, bit of rock, mimic the caves, of course. And of course I have to make, and of course with the graphical settings it looks like ass, but boreal, coastal, temperate. Let's see here. Coastal, substrate. Let's get some of that around here. And of course it had to lag out. The game really is performing this badly, I swear to God. After it gets to the point where fences have to start disappearing. Plants, that will go right here. But okay, there we go. Place it right there. It's got the green arrows. We should be fine. Filters. Small water dish here. Oh God, please don't tell me it's got, okay. Okay, here, dome, large one. I still got this one prefab I made of the T-Rex castle. Maybe I should make it something similar to this in Plant Zoo, but for, like, carnivores like lions. But for now, let's get a blood pumpkin. No, not blood pumpkin. Let's get a fruit block. Frozen fruit block. Place that right there. Climbing tree. This could be of use. Or maybe if I were to just back it up a little bit. I could bring up and then jump out of that though. Unless try this. This is embarrassing. Time to put in the dung beetle mound here. And one here. Animal housing. What the hell am I thinking? This is probably way too small. Not even select the damn enclosure. Oh, that's why. Okay, let's try this again. What do we got here? Cave bear migrating to the mountains, pick up this abominable snowman Himalayas. Many of the Yeti sightings have been pretty much just misidentified bears, so... There we go. Now let's try this again. Let's get this medium grade fence. Let's get this a little, make this a little longer. Again, I don't know if it's my laptop or not that's causing the problem with my stream being completely... Actually, hold on. You know what? Let me get that done. That'll be fixed. Give me a moment. I'm actually gonna share this stream somewhere on one more Discord server. Hopefully, then the community would be able to reach out to me and see if they can fix this mess. For now, well, for anybody else who's watching this. This is how my game is running right now on the lowest graphical settings, and it's pretty bad. I literally have like an Alienware PC that I got back in 2022. Prehistoric Kingdom should not be running this slow. Like, even though Plant Zoo has similar lagging problems, they are nowhere near as bad as this. You have your own Site B? I have no clue what you're referring to. Cave bear ain't complete without a cave. Make some more hilly environments. Reduce stress on the animal. Keep it hidden from public eyes sometimes. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I'm going to wait for it to load up on the stream screen itself. I got the question. Let's see. Jurassic Park Operation Genesis had the Site B mode where the dinosaurs could be wild and free. No theme park, no enclosures, no feeders, just dinosaurs being animals. Yeah, it ain't possible in this. I don't think that's possible in this game yet, buddy. Temperate birch forest, temperate shrubs, temperate seasonal forest. You know, if this is going to be all year round, we might as well make this something unique. Whoa, okay. Give it a fall autumn look. Whoa. Okay, I can get down with that. There we go, and just a little bit right here, and a little bit there. It would look great if it was on, if I was able to play this better on the higher graphical settings. But anywho, we got Brutus. Let's bring him in here. Welcome to your new home, buddy. What do you think? Where's Brutus? Oh, there he is. Might as well listen to Nigel Marvin's little quips about this critter.
A cave bear's diet is far more vegetarian than its modern relatives, but that doesn't make them any less dangerous. Cave bear remains are mostly found in caves where they hibernated or even lived, hence the name. Unfortunately, these caves were also great homes for our ancestors, so they likely competed for real estate.
Alright, that's what we got. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm probably going to end the stream a little early, like around 9:15 or 9:30. Simply because of the fact of how badly, like, Prehistoric Kingdom runs on my laptop. I just wanted to try and do a stream for it to show support for the developers. Because, like I said, I do want... the next few games I'll be streaming, like Ring Fit Adventure and such, and Force Unleashed, those will be done via consoles, so it won't be nearly as chaotic or as hectic. And again, I'm going to soon get my laptop's solid state drive, one of them replaced, so... yeah. I have not played either Jurassic Park Evolution games. I'm actually not a big fan of the Jurassic Park stuff, though it is something. Though the first few films though the first film at least I do respect. I'm just more a fan of, like, I don't know. It's a film that hasn't aged well, but it's also a film that's very good at the same time. Not in like a social. Not in like a social issues way, but you know what I mean. But yeah, might as well explain how things are going with Comba Fauna. I'm still going to be here for about like 20 more minutes at least, so Yeah, I'll start explaining stuff with Combo Fauna. When it comes to that, I'm gonna get back to work on the other stuff, like the characters and so on, after I finish up that, Paw Paw Town Wildlife Preserve and Plant Zoo. And yeah, once that, which I think it's almost done, I'm gonna try and get that finished up off like behind the scenes tomorrow. Last weekend's stream was going to be will be the last that will be the last Plant Zoo stream, last week's one, for a very long time. I want to try and stream some different games. I'm serious. Yeah, it's like I actually managed to get like Star Wars: The Force Unleashed for PS3, the Ultimate Sith Edition, and that was really nice. You know, all like the game and all that DLC in just one nice package. It was really nice. Sadly, couldn't do the same with The Force Unleashed 2, so I had to get that off the PS3 store. And yes, the PlayStation Store on PS3 is still a thing. It was shut down for like a brief while earlier last year, but a massive fan backlash caused them to reverse course. Same thing went for like the PlayStation Vita and PlayStation Portable stores. Though, if you do have any one of those systems, act now to get whatever DLC you want and such, because I'm telling you, I would not be, I'm calling it right now, by the end of this year, by the end of 2025, they will shut that store down for good on PS3, Vita, and Portable, because, again, like all three systems are discontinued from hardware sales. And again, and that's not to mention how like the PS3 was especially hard to program for a lot of people. Like there are titles on the PS3 that are still that have gotten. There are titles for the PlayStation 3 that like are hidden gems, considered gems by many, like certain Ratchet and Clank stuff, as well as like the Infamous games, Infamous 1 and 2 at least. The first two games, and Festival of Blood, I believe. It's why I actually recently got Infamous Collection. I've been playing it off behind the scenes, you know, because like so I can get access to DLC and such that will eventually disappear very soon and such, unless if like you were to mod your PS3 for that purpose. And like I do have plans to do some PS3 modding to play PS2 games on it, because the PS3 that's in my personal possession is a Slim, which isn't really all that good for. Which really isn't all that good for backwards compatibility. It'll play PS1 games easily, but PS2 you're out of luck. So I think you need like, which is why I actually swapped out the hard drive on it. I got it from a used game store, the PS3 Slim. It had like 160 gigabyte internal hard disk drive. I swapped that one out for a 1 terabyte hard disk drive. So like in order to emulate PS2 ISOs on there, a bunch of them. And I actually have like I said, I already have PS2 games in my possession, like, you know, the Star Wars Battlefront Classic games. I know I can also get those from Steam, but I don't feel like giving Disney a ton of money for obvious reasons. And that's also not to mention how, again, I want to put those games to good use somehow. So I got, yeah, I also have like the original GTA trilogy, 3, Vice City, and San Andreas on for PS2 physical copies and such. I made sure to look through like the PS2 classics emulator list to make sure they're compatible, and they are. I just gotta do some soft modding and such. Might do the same with my Wii U, or maybe not. I don't know. In the future, as well, to get DLC I missed out on. But yeah, for now it's been. But going back to, what was I saying? But yeah, going back to the. Going back to this, I've been trying to also work on the. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I've also been trying to work on the. Like I said, once the Once the Paw Paw Town Wildlife Preserve is done, I'll get right back to working on the characters. I've been also working on the characters behind the scenes, but nowhere near as much as the Paw Paw Town Wildlife Preserve. So once that's done, I'll be getting that stuff in. I'll be getting, like, I want to get the main cast completely filled out first, and such. And once that's done, I'll make the character. I'll, like, finalize the character designs by the end of this month, and, like, somewhere around the end of January, or maybe early February, get a casting call club thing out. I'll try to keep talking as much as I can until like 9:20 or 30. So moving on, again, like, I also hope to get my own place I've also been talking about this recently. I'm trying to see. I've been saving up a lot of money. Hopefully, I can get my own place by the end of 2025 as well. And like, as there are like issues, it'll cause like the change in settings and filming locations. I'll just, in the lore for the Combo Fauna series, I'll just have that be like a simple retcon. I'm not going to act like Logan 30acre and complain about how, oh, we can't continue this one Luigi's Mansion series because we're in a new house. Again, that's what happens when you post too many plush videos at once. That's what happens when you rush. Again, with Combo Fauna, I plan for there to be like just like mainly one episode a month. Maybe 2 on a good day, or good month in this case. And again, I want to have the first episode out by like May, June of 2025 at the latest, late spring. And after that, they'll be released on a monthly basis. Like I said though, I still need to also finish watching Justice League Unlimited and then the entirety of Batman Beyond. So I'm going to have a lot of binge watching to do. And meanwhile at work, I've been... Well, basically at work, it's been hectic because we've been trying... basically... actually, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it here, but all I'll say is that, like, there have been a lot of change of plans at the workplace, which is why I'll be working from home this week. It's kind of... It's pretty insane just how... And again, like, Prehistoric Kingdom is just running so bad on my laptop right now, even on the lowest graphical settings. Alright, see ya, Night Fury Man. See ya, Night Fury Man. But, again, and another thing is also that... I might as well explain what my thoughts are on the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 rumors. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything about the I'm not going to say anything about the game system or whether I'll get it at launch or not until we have an official confirmation by Nintendo and they release their details about like what processors the system will be using and so on. Because, like, again, a lot of rumors have been going on, a lot of leaks, a lot of photos. I just want to play it safe, like, because I would not be surprised if, like, I'm calling right now, by the end of the month, that's when the reveal is going to happen, and you can definitely expect, actually, and now I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of hoping they do the reveal this week, because next weekend I will be live streaming myself playing a Nintendo game, Ring Fit Adventure. I got my copy of Ring Fit Adventure used from a used game store, and on the way back from work, and... like, I have the box and everything for it in, like, my wardrobe. I've been waiting on playing it until, like, next weekend's stream because, you know, I've seen, like, the Hall Live streams of it, you know, how Gura and Crony play the game, and that's going to make some great content. I feel like that's a game I can actually have fun playing and get some great content out of at the same time, you know? This game, not so much because the performance is just so bad right now. And again, I don't know if it's because of my laptop, my hardware issues, or Cryptivio, or whatever the developer is called, but But again, this actually reminds me, I need to check on the cave bear itself. Where's Brutus at? Brutus, there you are. Let's see here. Alright. Everything looks good. Huh. Alright, everything looks good there.
The cave bear belongs to the genus known as Ursus, alongside extant brown, black and polar bears. This same genus lends its name to Ursa Major, a constellation in the northern hemisphere. If you're ever stargazing and want to find Ursa Major, start by looking for the Big Dipper.
Alright, it's just sorry, I just had to stop the music to briefly listen to that. Okay. And again, there's shrubbery here, but it is very sparse because, again, I have to turn the game down to its lowest graphical settings for it to even work. And again, I don't know how, like, they really gotta fix a lot of this stuff. Like, Plant Zoo, for all its problems with, like, staff often take forever to arrive and get to places in Plant Zoo, unless you have to hire a ton of them. Like, depending on the way you design the place. I'm trying to, like I said, for... If you probably all saw it in, like, last weekend's stream, but I'm trying to have, like, the Paw Paw Town Wildlife Preserve look like similar to the Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge. What the Paw Paw Town Wildlife Preserve is meant to act like is sort of like a mix between an AZA accredited zoo and a more typical exotic animal sanctuary. It also takes in, like, wild animals that you know, and such. Sorry, I zoned out there, but yeah. So like think of like the Paw Paw Town Wildlife Preserve acting like that. They do not like breed any animals they rescue, but they do help out in breeding efforts with other AZA zoos for creatures like the Panamanian golden frog and diamondback terrapin. But those are just, like, again, the amount of species that that wildlife preserve will be doing breeding efforts for can be counted on, like, a single hand. So think of it like that. Outside of those efforts in working with other AZA facilities, it is otherwise a full-on, like, exotic animal sanctuary, you know, picking up animals that are rescued from roadside zoos like tigers, most notably tigers, but also bears and lions, oh my, as well as, like, rescuing some critters from exotic hunting ranches in the American Southwest, most notably Texas, because alongside invasive species, but they also, because in Texas they have some really fucking idiotic policies that basically allow them to, like, allow ranches to import exotic hoof stock like zebras, exotic antelope, and even animals like kangaroos, just to be shot for sport. Like, I'm thinking to myself, like, not only does that have no conservation value in the sense that, you know, it's basically just raising them to, you know, bleh, but you're also basically allowing for basically an invasive species nightmare, because that's probably not carefully managed. This isn't like a potential Pleistocene rewilding. No, this is like an actual, like, worst nightmare scenario. What if, like, those Texas ranches get hit by a hurricane or a tornado? Because, again, Texas is right smack dab in there. Okay, like, a tornado probably wouldn't... but, okay, bad example for tornadoes, but, like, think hurricanes, and how those animals can get loose. You know about all the wild boar that are running loose across America right now? And now we have, now there's possibly even warthogs on the loose, and you might even see the likes of zebras joining on the fun. Or maybe ostriches, emus. I mean, some of those creatures could work in Pleistocene rewilding, but that would need to be, like, tightly managed by mainly government organizations. You can't leave it up to, like, private enterprise for that in the slightest. I think it's a bit of both, Mr. Wanapong. Like, in the sense of, like, they breed kangaroos and zebras for hunting, just to, like, basically the really awful canned hunting type stuff in a sense, but the can is just a massive hunting preserve. Like, that's just, it's just, not only is it just cruel, but it's also fucking stupid in concept. Like, you're a hunter. There's already tons of white-tailed deer, which are actually overpopulating much of America because we killed off all their native predators. At least east of the Mississippi. See the problem? And that they decide to, I mean, they're, like, I'm just so, it's like, it makes me pissed. It makes me fucking pissed. But not as much as it makes me confused. And, like, they're doing it just to show off. Bears? Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Bears also fall into that category, too. I mean, to say that I support a full-on ban on trophy hunting is about as obvious as water being wet. But, like, I'm just thinking to myself, like, these people are just shameless. Like, many of these trophy hunters are just shameless by trying to, like, they literally are setting up, like, a ticking time bomb for a certain species to become invasive in the United States. Like, we already seen that happen somewhat with Gemsbox in New Mexico, but let's, like, depending on how well certain, like, hoofstock reproduce, like, it's not being, like, managed in, like a safe population. No, this is, like, a real, like, environmental doomsday scenario. When you, okay, maybe not as bad as, like, the Colorado River drying up, which that is in the process of, but, like, just... Texas, southern Texas, has a climate that... yeah, sorry, I was worried there was an ad there, but... Yeah, southern Texas literally has a climate not too dissimilar to many modern parts of, like, India and sub-Saharan Africa. That's, you're literally saying yourself, like, God, and again, without native predators to control them, without, like, it's just so bad, and like, again, with, especially with, like, many of these hoofstock, like antelopes, without the likes of lions or hyenas, they're, like, and again, wolves are largely extirpated from Texas. Same with grizzly bears. Cougars, I think are the same. Like, you're looking at a disaster scenario right then and there. Because, like, like, a hurricane could happen, a lot of these hoofstock could get loose, and, well, they won't reproduce as rapidly as, say, like feral boars or Burmese pythons. Like, these aren't elephants. These aren't rhinos. And Texas is pretty big. God forbid if they were to start doing the same thing with exotic predators. Like, there's already the whole meme of tigers in Texas. There being more tigers in Texas than there are in their wild range in southern Asia. But let's also... Thankfully, America isn't stupid enough to allow that kind of stuff to happen yet. With, like, hunting reserves for tigers. At least here. In like, places like Africa, they do these horrible canned hunts still. But considering who's coming into office soon, I wouldn't be surprised if Trump just decides, yes, I would happily allow this. It's amazing to see tigers in Texas, believe me. And I don't think he would do that as any part of any Pleistocene rewilding program. Oh no. Oh, Los Angeles fire. Oh, absolutely, yes. I actually did some research, and thankfully, the animals in the Los Angeles Zoo are okay. But dear God, like, I didn't react with that much shock hearing about the fires, only because of me being pretty much numb to the whole thing. It's just because I'm like, wow, fires are raging the countryside out west. Meanwhile, east of the Mississippi, we have the opposite problem. I mean, that's actually had some really nice snow today, early this morning and almost a week prior to that, but during, again, the humidity gets really bad here in the summer. Just, dear God. And again, of course, my heart goes out to all the people who have been experiencing extreme hardship during the wildfires in Los Angeles, because, again, fun fact, that city's water supply, according to the likes of More Perfect Union, has pretty much been taken up by like a pair of billionaires, or pretty much owned by those billionaires. Which certainly was not helping matters in the slightest. And that's not to mention how a lot of the wildfires in LA are being fought with, a lot of the firefighters are actually basically, how should I say this, currently in prison, so to speak. They're using incarcerated people to fight the fires. Look it up, it's really bad. Dear God. Well, it's almost 9:30, so I think I'll end the stream here. This stream has just been kind of a downer as a whole, only because the Prehistoric Kingdom has been, performing so poorly, technically speaking, as well as, stuff like the Los Angeles wildfires and so on. Hopefully, next weekend's stream won't be nearly as bad, so let me just save this real quick. So that'll be it for now. Thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, they're literally using prison labor to fight the wildfires. It's gotten that bad. Though they've always been doing this in places like California. Look it up. So yeah, that'll be it for this stream. I know I'm ending it a little early, but that's because of just poor technical issues. And I will see you all next weekend. Yeah. I'll see you all next weekend for the Ring Fit Adventure stream. Goodbye, everybody. There we go. Bye.